Guess what, guys? I've just come back from Shitty Verse in the Matrix, and now I know Shaq Fu. Welcome back to the Geeky Dads podcast, episode 5. And this week, I'm joined by well-known, notorious Gibbon Botherer, back from his stint at the Chester Zoo jail, Mike Chelsea.
Hiya.
The Twitch sensation himself, Christopher Moss.
Greetings.
And the man known only as One Bear, Craig Edwards.
Hello.
You got something in your throat, mate?
It's a cobra.
No!
That pair cares too much. I like hugs. Okay, so this week we are talking about Christmas films. So we're going to start off with the first half. We're going to talk about alternative Christmas films. So these are Christmas films that are not technically fall into the category of Christmas films, but we watch it at Christmas. So my choice starting off would be Batman Returns. And this is a really quite touching tale of a young little deformed boy who was thrown into the sewer by his parents, raised in a circus by penguins. And then one Christmas, he returns to the streets. And unfortunately, his kind nature is taken advantage of by a cruel businessman, and which ends up leading to him kidnapping all the firstborn of the town, taking them to a watery grave where he is stopped by a man in rubber in a big phallic-shaped rocket. Of course, I'm talking about Batman Returns, the 1992 classic. Went to see this at the cinema the day it came out, and then I got it that Christmas 1992 on VHS from my cousin Paul, and I watch it religiously. And I should be getting something off Father Christmas this year, hopefully. Hint. Okay, so we'll start off with Michael. What is your first choice?
My choice as alternative Christmas film is probably going to have to be Lethal Weapon. It's set at Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take that box.
It's just a brilliant film, even though Mel Gibson's in it.
Yes, Mel Gibson's.
Despite him being in it.
Yeah, Mel Gibson's. Let's face it, Mel Gibson's. What's the word? Legacy is somewhat tainted now. That as well, yeah.
Yeah, he's not the nicest man, is he? Right,
No.
yeah. And it also has the line, like one of my favorite lines in a film, which is, you have the right to remain unconscious. Anything you say ain't going to be much.
And it starts off with a Christmas song as well, Jingle Bell Rock.
It does. Fantastic film.
Amazing soundtrack as well.
It is. So I don't really know much else to say about it. I didn't really
No,
know
it is a classic. I was actually talking about it
this last minute.
Actually, we did actually talk about that film, but it was an honourable mention in the first cut. But I like it as a Christmas film as well. Christopher, what about you?
My alternate film, I will give an honourable mention to Krampus, which was my original alternate film, and it's just like weirdly dark in the best possible ways, and so on. It's just wicked. I just think it's ace. But I'm actually going to change it now because I was reminded of the 2015 film The Night Before.
Oh, I've seen that. That's good.
Which is absolutely wicked.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's wicked. It's a proper like stoner comedy film sort of thing. It's got Seth Rogen in it. It's got Anthony Mackie, who we know now as the Falcon. And it's also got Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it, who I think is absolutely phenomenal. He's like one of my favorite actors like ever.
He is brilliant.
I think he's absolutely phenomenal. And it's basically this film about these three guys. They're like best mates. They go back years and years and years, and they're trying. This guy goes to Christmas parties and stuff for like their entire life and what have you, And one of them, one of them's got a family, one's got a career, so it's all a bit, they've kind of gone their separate ways a little bit, and but one of them, I think it's Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character, actually, is like dead adamant on like trying to keep the whole kind of like Christmas thing going and what have you. And he tries his best, bless him, and he finds there's this Christmas party. I'm trying to think what it was called, but but it's like this, like the ultimate Christmas party, basically. And and he's working. I think he's working in like a cloakroom on Christmas Eve, something like that. And some guy checks in his coat into the cloakroom, and it's got tickets for this. Like it's something ball, the Nutcracker Ball. That's it, the Nutcracker Ball. So he checks his coat. It's got tickets for this Nutcracker Ball in. So of course he robs them and gets on with his mates to basically go to this to try and find this one, and all sorts of hijinks continue on throughout the night and so on. But it's wicked. It's so funny. Me and the missus have watched it, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant film, so funny. If you like that sort of style film, then yeah, it's brilliant. Just give it a whirl.
Cool, I'll definitely give it a watch.
Ooh, is that the one where Seth Rogen leaves a video message for his unborn child and calls him "See you next Tuesday"?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's on Netflix, isn't it? I think I have to watch that now. It's either on Netflix or it's on.
I'm surprised I've not even ever heard of it.
It's
I've
dead
actually seen
funny.
it when it first came out. Yeah.
It's really funny. We only saw. I think we saw it.
In it, so I'm surprised
Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
I think we saw it last year, but we hadn't heard it before, and that was. But it goes back to 2015, so it's it's a few years old now.
Strange one to miss, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, give it a whirl and see what you think. I think it's great though. Dead funny. So.
Okay, and Craig, what is yours?
I'll still pick what I did last week, but I'll give an honourable mention to Iron Man 3.
Oh, yeah.
It's Christmas time. Throw a bit of Marvel in there. But yeah, my alternative one is, it's always going to be Die Hard. Like I said, it's set at Christmas time. And as we all say, it's not Christmas until you see Hans Gruber falling off the top of Nagasaki Plaza. So,
I seen somebody made an advent calendar, and each day
you said about this last week as well.
Falls down one floor.
One floor each time, yeah. I was talking about that last week.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And, but it's a good action movie all around. Like it's good. It's just a typical someone takes over the building. It's a one-man army killing everyone sort of thing, and it's just good. It's fun to watch.
It's a man running around with no shoes on shooting everybody. It's really fun.
And I'll be watching the second one on Friday night while I'm wrapping presents.
Yeah, how can the same shit happen to the same guy twice? That's all I'm saying.
Well, 3 times, 4 times, 5, 5, isn't it? Bloody hell!
Oh yeah, but I think only 2 of them are set at Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Fun fact though about Craig's honorable mention: Iron Man 3 was written and directed by the man who wrote Lethal Weapon.
Oh,
really?
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, Shane Black. Yeah, so that's why a lot of his films are based at Christmas.
I'm surprised.
Strange.
I'm surprised Thingy didn't do it though. Like the one who plays Happy Hogan, because he directed the first and second one, didn't he?
I think it was because Iron Man 2 didn't do as well. Didn't do as well as the first one, so they let Shane Black take over the reins. I didn't like Iron Man 3 at first, but I've actually grown to really love it now. It's one of my favorites.
I like it.
Yeah,
really.
It's one of those. It's different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. Iron Man's like my favorite Marvel character, so I absolutely love Iron Man. And it was dead weird because when they talk about Iron Man, they often say about like them taking the risk on some of Marvel's like B tier heroes, and I'm there going, really? Iron Man is B tier? It's like what?
Yeah,
but
no,
there you go.
Top tier, isn't it? I wouldn't.
It's top tier now.
At the time,
love the films.
At the time, you're probably looking at Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Spider-Man are their top tier superheroes.
At first, and then
not even Hulk.
First. Hulk, probably not. Not
No,
in terms,
no.
not in terms of the comics and so on, and the things that they were pushing out at the time. No,
Yeah.
probably not.
Like I said, I think the movie what made it really big, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pushed it a lot further. But
Agreed.
yeah, that's
Okay.
mine anyway.
Okay, well that was quick. So like a little bit in between, I'm going to ask, what's our favorite Christmas songs?
God, put us on the spot.
Well,
that's dead easy. That's
Mine,
dead easy.
Fairy Tale of New York. I just love that song.
Proper Crimbo. Bo Selector.
Oh, by Bo Selector.
I don't know why, and it's really weird because weird stuff I like weird stuff, but stuff like that, which is like a bit daft, so it sometimes isn't up my street. So, but Proper Crimbo by Bo Selector, it goes on every single Christmas, and I bloody love it.
I'm gonna have to watch it tomorrow or tonight. Like I've not heard it this year because I've put on Spotify like now. This is Christmas 2021, and unfortunately, it's not on there. And I just not realised.
Oh, I played it earlier. We've had Apple Music's Hard and Heavy Christmas playlist on today, which is really good. But yeah, I put Bo Selector on before. I put Proper Crimbo on before, and it's still brilliant.
Selector.
It's great. I can't stop singing. I think it's awesome.
I always think that the opening to that music video is one of the funniest things I've ever seen, and it was a takeoff of
Thriller.
Oh yeah, it was a takeoff of Thriller. So it was Michael Jackson.
It was
Matthew Wright.
Yeah.
Being the girl in a dress, and actually he starts saying, "You think he's about turning into a cat?" And he does. He turns into John Leslie. Matthew, so he goes to Matthew Wright. Oh, you're Matthew Wright. I've got a bone to pick with you. Starts screaming. Matthew Wright was the one who outed him by accident, wasn't
he? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh. So for that thing that he was found not guilty of.
Right.
So yeah. So Proper Crimbo.
Say my one. I hate Christmas songs because I have to hear them all day long near Christmas.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one, it's got to be Slade. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
You can't hate
I was
that
going to say no. I was going to say that is mine as well because it's what's it matter? It's just I hated it growing up as a kid. It was my one growing up as a kid was I wish it could be Christmas every day. And now it's Slade's Merry Christmas.
Oh, it's just a fantastic song, and I could just listen to it. Like it doesn't bother me when it comes on all the time in work. So I'm like, that's one I can actually put up with.
Yeah. And who won Valhalla, by the way?
Oh, it wasn't me.
I went back to work, didn't I? And got fucking like whammed twice in one day.
Oh, I've only heard it the once, and that was when Bloody went on Facebook stories, and Tommy's mum put a story up, and it was the party at Downing Street TikTok video. And next song go, I know that song in the background. It's Bloody Last Christmas. I went, ow.
It was only yesterday I got whammed twice in a row. I was like, you get.
Craig, when did you get whammed?
I don't know what this game is. I keep every time I jump into it, I keep seeing it every now and again, and then I'm not sure what is it. So what is it?
So if you hear this Last Christmas by Wham.
By Rammstein. If you hear Last Christmas by
Ram Specsavers.
It's probably yesterday I heard that one because like I said, I play Christmas songs all the time, and it's on that album that I have on shuffle. So I probably heard it yesterday.
Okay, so Mike's the winner then.
Well, it was only yesterday for me as well. So
yeah, but Craig doesn't even know the game we were playing. So. Mike,
I wasn't in work for 2 whole weeks, so I did have an easy ride with that one.
That I think it sounds horrible this now saying though, but like obviously it's George Michael in it, that Wham.
Remixes are fine, covers are fine. It's got to be George Michael Last Christmas. If somebody plays it on purpose, you can discount it because the idea is it's a survival game, not PvP.
Okay.
So if you go up to somebody's door and play it through the letterbox, they can just ignore it and just
Did you go back and have a look at the links that I put up originally?
No, but that's what
I did. I thought they were great.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. Dawn pointed out, like, what if he's just posted a load of links and they're all
No.
George Michael Last Christmas, and I was like, yeah, that's why I'm not touching any of them. But once I'd heard it, I went back and yeah, it's really good. In fact, I was really impressed actually because there was some nice selection. There was George Michael, but not Last Christmas, a different song. There were a couple of covers. There was a couple of covers of Last Christmas. There was Rick Astley, obviously.
I'm not going to take all the credit for that one. I found it on Reddit.
Oh, did you? Well, I thought it was brilliant.
Copy paste basically from Reddit, but it was. When I read it, I was like, "Oh, that's funny."
Yeah, I still thought that was brilliant. So yeah.
Well, excellent. Okay, so let's move on to the Christmas movies. So I'll start off with mine, and I'm going to go with a film which is actually on Christmas Day this year, and it's Santa Claus the movie. Now, this is a film starring a fella. I mean, the guy who played Santa Claus in it has not been in many things except for Magnum and The Big Lebowski, where he played the title character.
I'm pretty sure it's actually illegal to play that film on any day other than Christmas Day.
Well, that's the thing. It's always been shown when we were growing up as kids. It was only shown on Christmas Eve. It was never on Christmas Day, but it's on after the Queen's speech on Christmas Day on ITV this year.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely brilliant. But let me just give you a quick rundown of the story. So this is basically the origin story of Santa Claus and how over time he becomes dark and twisted and ends up kidnapping children to start an elf breeding program. So it's basically he's a toy maker back in the Viking times by the looks of things. And him and his wife. Well, it looks like Viking times, except they're all English and he's American. I don't get it. So they end up getting lost in the forest during a snowstorm and he freezes to death. But they're reawakened by these elves, one played by Dudley Moore, and whose pun game is just awful in this film. He's elf-explanatory, elf-esteem.
God.
Yeah.
So it's just elf pun after elf pun after elf pun, but it's brilliant and I love it. And so it goes through time, and so it's how he becomes Santa Claus, and then obviously Dudley Moore becomes his assistant and starts getting a bit cocky and causes all kinds of accidents, and poor kids are getting hurt left, right, and centre. So he gets banished from the North Pole.
Yeah,
and goes to modern times.
Moore.
Yeah, Dudley Moore. May he rest in peace. And then what happened? Yeah, so he goes to America, joins up with this evil toy maker, and they make
John Lithgow.
John Lithgow, yeah, Yoda himself. And so what happens is he builds he makes these sweets and becomes a rival to Santa Claus. But I won't give away the ending, but it's got a lovely song called "It's Christmas All Over the World Tonight." This is where you join and go all over the world.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
Not touching that one.
Nope.
Great. That's twice I've sang on to. Anyway, so Mike, what's your pick?
Wait, what are we picking again?
Favorite Christmas films.
Favorite Christmas films.
Yeah, film.
Well, one Christmas film.
One.
Best one.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's just you can't fail with that one. It's brilliant. Come on, Ian, listen to him moaning. It's brilliant film.
I know. He's a miserable git, isn't he?
No.
Humbug.
Humbug.
What did you expect me to say? Like Jingle All the Way?
Yeah.
No,
I did actually.
Sorry. Jingle All the Way is an okay film, but it's not amazing.
I've never seen it actually.
Have you not? How have you not seen it?
Never. Never appealed to me. He's got that lad out of episode 1 in it playing the kid.
Oh, right.
Got that Anakin Skywalker in it.
Oh, yeah, it has.
That Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I like
lost
episode 1, so. Oh, we've lost Craig.
Bye, Craig.
It's gone well, this, hasn't it?
Yeah. We'll see if he comes back. And he's back.
There you go. I saw you sent me another link, so I think it must have gone on me. I think you're just going to have to keep doing that with mine once.
I sent you that link the first time you went over. You disappeared.
No, it just says I've had another one come through at 9:21.
Oh, it's weird.
Interesting.
I
That's one at
I
10
very
past
nearly
8.
just
and
closed
one
the window.
at 9:21.
Okay, so Nightmare Before Christmas then, Mike, with the Oogie Boogie Man.
Yeah. I love Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
Fantastic film.
You know the the song that the kids sing, Lock, Stock and Barrel, is it?
No.
Like I said, if you ever get a chance, listen to the lyrics properly and that. It's so fucked up. Like, they are a proper mess. There's a bit like it's like if Jack finds out what we do, he's gonna beat us black and blue. It's like
Yeah.
the
But
words
listen-
to it.
Tim Burton, it has to be
I
But
know.
Tim
listen,
Burton.
but listen to the Corn version.
The
Yes.
whole version to it is not the Oogie Boogie. I'm thinking talking about Lock, Stock and Barrels song where
The children
the,
are all singing it together, aren't
yeah
Okay.
the one Kidnap Mr. Sandy Claus. That's it. It's I know, let's draw stores and stuff like that, and that
Yeah.
song that they do. But like the lyrics to it are proper like messed up.
Did anybody ever play the PlayStation game of it? The PlayStation 2 one?
they?
No, I
I
never
didn't
thought.
even know there was a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it was. It was like a sequel, so it was a musical as well. Because remember, like you fighting villains, and I think he's fighting the other guy with the fellow who built
Was it-
Sally.
The original like voice actors, or were they like just different voice actors?
I think it was some of the original voice actors. I know.
Oh, wow.
I know. Like, I'm not sure if Danny Elfman did the voice, the singing voice of Jack,
Yeah.
but it was definitely our Chris Sarandon doing the voice of him when he was talking.
Oh wow. I'll have
Yeah,
to have a
it was on
look
the
at
it was on the PS2. Yeah.
Speaking of like about games, there then though, like I was going through TikTok before, and my ultimate Christmas movie, Die Hard. The game come up on it for like the PlayStation 1. I don't know if you ever played the Die Hard game. It was awesome.
Die Hard trilogy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you
I
could,
was like, you can pick from the 3 stages. And
yeah,
I was
so
like,
one of them was like sort of like a run around game where you went through
That was
like
it,
the
that was
the
the
tower.
first one.
yeah, the second one was the airport, like a shooting thing.
Yeah, and you could use the G-Con gun with it as
Yeah,
well.
and then
Yeah.
the third one was where you'd have to drive a taxi or something around New
Yeah,
York
yeah,
or
yeah.
something. I was
I
like,
remember playing that
wow, I
night,
remember
so.
playing that.
It's
It come up on
fantastic.
TikTok. I was like, wow.
With that
Yeah, I
as
remember
well,
that
it had like well, you could edit the levels as well with like a cheat. Just like you'd enter a cheat code, and the shooting one with the gun.
Yeah,
You could edit the level in loads of different ways and change where people came in and make it harder and add like loads of characters popping out. Make your own little levels with it. It was really fun.
it was.
Oh,
It
wow.
was a good game. It was a really good game, though.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Amazing.
Just looking at that Nightmare Before Christmas, it was called Oogie's
Oogie's
Revenge.
Revenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was a fun game, hard in some parts, but yeah, I remember it was fun.
I'll have to load that up and have a little look.
Yeah.
I mean, I own it, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Just go down to your local CEX. It'll be a proper day. Okay, Chris, what is your Christmas film?
My Christmas film is Home Alone, which I know Mike was adamant is not a Christmas film, but I don't care. It really is. So yeah, I'm going with that. I'm going with Home Alone because it's absolutely brilliant. It's definitely set at Christmas. I mean, obviously, but
Yeah, but
you know,
it's not a Christmas film.
It's
you can get away saying
everything-
it's an alternative Christmas film.
No, it's everything about Christmas. It's all about family and about how they drive you mental.
It's
and
about a
it's
kid
about
trying to
the
kill two
most
intruders.
Yeah, well, and what more of a Christmas message is that?
Do you
This is
know
my
what?
house, I have
I
to defend
rewatched it not long ago.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
so vicious. It's so vicious
Yes.
when you watch it back.
Yes,
I was
it
like,
is.
I
It's
don't remember
brilliant.
it being so brutal when I was a kid, but it's
Oh, yeah.
absolutely brutal.
It is. It's disgustingly brutal, and yeah, I think it's absolutely brilliant. And I will die on that hill.
Yeah, but Donald Trump's in it, so
No, he's not.
Second one.
minus points for that.
He's
No,
in the
he's
second
not.
one.
He's in the
Yes,
second one.
Oh, is he in the second one?
He's
Yeah.
in the second
Yeah.
one, and that's just because they wanted to use his hotel. So whatever.
So they have to get away.
Yeah, exactly. So but yeah, I will die on that hill. That Home Alone is definitely a Christmas film. There's no sway me otherwise.
Have you seen that meme going around? Home Alone set in 2021. Text message to his mother: "Mom, you've left without me." Text her
Yeah.
back. Okay, so we'll just get off the plane. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
End.
Yeah, it wouldn't work now. I mean, and that's just proved by the absolutely appalling sequels beyond Home Alone 2, which I like. I like Home Alone 2, but
It's all right.
yeah. But there you go. So
I don't think I've watched anything other than 1 and 2.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the others.
And like we pointed out, though, written by John Hughes, as in 16 Candles, John Hughes.
Right.
So there you go. And directed by Chris Columbus, who wrote The Goonies. So
I made the first 2-part films.
Yeah, a lot of decent film muscle behind it. So
absolutely love The Goonies.
Oh yeah, Goonies is awesome.
Yeah, it's one of
but according to Dogma, somebody sold their soul to Satan to get that film popular.
When did he say
Home
that?
Alone, yeah.
Oh, Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone, yeah.
I was going to say, who says that? Is it Jay?
Salma Hayek. No,
Salma Hayek says it in Dogma.
Because she's a muse, isn't she?
Yeah.
She is, yeah.
Dogma.
Another great film.
Dogma basically informed a lot of my religious kind of views for the vast majority of my life. After seeing Dogma, suddenly it all made sense.
Kevin Smith twisted view of Catholicism.
Well, yeah, basically.
The voice of God is actually, in fact, Professor Snape.
Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman, yeah.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Metatron.
Yeah,
I don't doubt that for a second. What are you going to do? Hit me with that fish?
Yeah. and who was God? Do you remember who God was?
It was
Alanis Morissette.
Yeah,
Alanis Morissette.
So yeah,
we've gone off topic a little bit.
Oh,
yeah, we have. Yeah. I will say this before we move on to Craig. I always like to see Home Alone as a origin story for Jigsaw from the Saw movies.
Nice.
Right.
Think about it. Okay, and Craig, what's yours?
Since I did it last week, I'm going to do it again. Honourable mention to A Muppet's Christmas Carol.
Yes.
That movie. And as I say, like, it's just
light
got
the candle, not the rat.
Like the candle, yeah, like the candle, not the candle. And like, it's a funny bit where we were saying, like, when Kermit and the rats are asking for more coal, and he's like, "How would you like to be on the important listeners?" They're all in like Hawaiian clothes. Like, this is the island in the sun. Yeah. But yeah, I love that movie. I just love the whole idea of like the story of like him being the bad guy and then good guy at the end, sort of thing. Like he's changed his mind and everything. But my favourite film is The Grinch That Stole Christmas.
Oh, Jim Carrey or
Jim Carrey's one. Oh yeah, Jim Carrey's one. Like.
Yeah, we watched that the other day.
Like I said, like if you did that with any other person, like for the live act, I just don't think it could work as well. Like Jim Carrey just makes it unreal. Like, and as I said, like if you've watched it, I don't know if you've watched it yet, Ian, to see what I was on about where the swingers party. Like,
yeah, there is. There's a scene where they're all putting keys in a bloody.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I only noticed it the other week when I watched it as well. I was like,
we only watched it last week, and I pissed myself laughing on that.
You pick up at things. I was like, I think having a swingers party actually, like the amount of adult jokes that are
there's
in
quite
that
a lot of
movie
adult jokes.
is brilliant, and like even like just the bit where it's not even an adult joke, it's just like dark humor where he hands the kids the sword and he's like run, tells them to run with his sword. I'm like, oh my god, like I said, it's just brilliant, like I said, and yeah, I just love it. Like I said, I love Jim Carrey anyway, and like I said, I think he does brilliantly. Like I said, I just don't think it could have been done without him. And like I said, as I was saying, interesting facts. How long it took him to get done up in that makeup at first was like 8 hours.
He had to have military training, didn't
That's
he?
what I mean. I put that on that link that I sent you, where he was on the Graham Norton show, where Ian said, "How young is Graham Norton?" But yeah, like I said, he bought some person in who deals with like torture training and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's smoking fags and stuff like that to just keep himself sane. And
that's mental, isn't it?
Like apparently, he, like I said, I was reading something out about it as well. What I found out after that, like he made the guy who does the makeup, and he's really famous, like makeup artist in Hollywood, like quit. Because he was getting that angry, Jim Carrey, with it and stuff. He was always in a bad mood, but Jim Carrey got him back, so he apologised and stuff like that. So at least he apologised. He was good enough to do that. But
yeah,
it's real yak hair they were using as well, which I just couldn't figure stuff like that. Nice. But yeah, it's I love that movie, The Grinch. So
Yeah. As you
Yeah,
say,
but
couldn't
he's-
be anyone else. The way he pulls his face.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, he's just brilliant. How he pulls his face and stuff like that. Jim Carrey,
Mhm.
he's absolutely brilliant. Like he just couldn't do anyone else. And like I love him as Dr. Robotnik. It's Sonic. He's just awesome.
When it
as
finally came out, it was actually a great film,
I
wasn't
know, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, how's he gonna do this? And then when it came
Second
out, I was
one's
just
coming
like,
out next year.
yeah, and like I think he looks brilliant in the second one with his mustache. How he done it, like he's like
Yeah,
proper
yeah.
huge mustache and they've gone to it as well. Like, but yeah, I enjoy it. Like I said, The Grinch is my top Christmas movie.
Nice.
Excellent. Has anybody seen the episode, the version starring Cabbage Wank? Benedict Cabbage Wank.
Pardon?
No.
Has anybody seen like
Yeah,
the,
I've seen
the,
them.
the Grinch
I've
film starring Benedict Cabbage Wank?
I've seen a bit of it. I've not seen all of it properly yet.
No.
But yeah, I've seen bits of it. It was all right, but I think Jim Carrey's version is better.
Yeah, 'cause this is just a cartoon one though, isn't it? So
Yeah, animated, but yeah, he just looks a bit too cutesy in that one. But yeah, I'm with you on that one. Okay, and that's it. We have wrapped up our Christmas special. We'll be back in the new year where we will be discussing The Matrix.
Hey!
I'm gonna have to watch the new one. Have you watched it yet, Ian?
No, but I've heard really bad things
See,
about it.
I never go off.
Really?
I never go
Yeah.
off reviews.
I
It's
can't
like,
get
No.
reviews. I'm definitely
Like-
going to go see it.
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
go see it. There's no way in hell
Still
I'm
going to
not.
watch Spider-Man yet.
I never
chance to
watched.
go.
That's what I mean. I'm going on the 30th if it's still open, hopefully.
No, you're not. You're going
Uh,
to go see Spider-Man.
That's what I mean. On the
Oh, right,
30th,
okay.
If it's still open.
No.
Like I said, it's like I never go off reviews, especially like IGN and stuff like that. Like they're just stupid. Like they give stuff like The Last Jedi fucking awesome, and it's absolutely
look,
shit.
look,
Because it is awesome, that's why
They
Craig.
absolutely trashed Ghostbusters.
There you go, that's what I mean.
Afterlife.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
which
it's
is
just
absolutely
like-
ridiculous.
Like they give like good movies to like the fucking Ghostbusters 2016 reviews, and it's just like
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's like it's because they all try to go ahead with this and woke bullshit, don't they? So that's why if it hasn't got like enough diversity or enough something in it, it's not a good movie anymore. Apparently,
Yeah, just go
So-
along and make your own decision, don't you?
yeah.
But yeah, we will be covering The Matrix when we're back in the new year.
Cool.
Okay, so before we go, has anybody got anything, expecting anything to Santa's sack tomorrow on Friday night?
Friday night.
I honestly have no idea what I'm going to be getting on Christmas.
Neither do I.
Neither do I.
Nope, not at all.
I have asked Santa for a podcast mic, so that's about it.
Oh,
I haven't asked
Yeah.
for anything. I've told the missus just get me what you can. You know what I like, get it. Apparently, she showed it to her nephew though. He's only 2, and he was like mine, so I know it's something childish. So, and I'm like, oh, great.
Well, no, Tommy's got a Nerf gun off Santa.
nice.
Yeah. A Nerf sniper rifle.
You'll be playing with that then.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll be getting him. I'll be waking him up in the morning with it.
Nice. Oh, I seen a little video clip the other day. Some kid, gets like it's in slow motion, and like he's getting shot with this Nerf gun, and he acts like he starts screaming, but he acts like he's like properly being shot and falls over. He's crying like he's properly crying.
Did he play the music from Platoon when he did it?
No, but that would have been ace.
Oh, there's speaking of, there's a little kid running through the living room, and then it starts going in slow motion.
I've seen that.
And you just see all these Nerf darts flying past him, but then you see one smack him in the back of the head, and like, he just falls into the couch. It's like,
He
no,
sort of runs into
no.
the couch
He
and
runs
sort
into
of
it, doesn't he?
falls backwards. Yeah.
What music does it have on it now? No, it's
Can't
like a proper
remember.
classic sort of like a theme, like tune. But like I said, it's you just see these Nerf darts flying past it. It's amazing.
Oh, but yeah. Oh god, no. What spends you getting?
A lot of Switch stuff. He's
Lot
got a
of Switch.
Nintendo Switch, so
Hmm.
yeah. Try to think what else though. Mostly that though.
Yeah.
So,
You seen that they're doing I saw on Amazon they're doing a VR headset for it.
For Switch.
£25.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the Switch. Yeah. Might get
Oh,
that
that's
for
cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen that as well. But it's like sort of like the cardboard version of like a VR headset.
Yeah,
So-
but I think this is like a plastic version of the
Yeah,
of the
but
cardboard version.
Oh
of the
yeah,
headset.
He's got the Labo one.
Yeah.
Already.
So it's like a plastic version.
Yeah.
So might treat him to that. There's only 2 more shopping days, so I've still got a bit of time. But I'm actually in Stevenage at the moment, and I'm going to a vintage toy shop tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Called Monkey's Emporium. It's in Stevenage in the market, and they have loads of vintage Star Wars, Ghostbusters. They've even got Star Trek. They've got the Enterprise Bridge playset. So I think I might be blowing my pay slip in
I was
there.
going to say, Ian's going to be broke for Christmas.
Yeah.
He got paid today, so jelly bugger.
I went out and bought some Minecraft Legos today for like my nephew.
Nice.
Oh my god, it's so freaking expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's cool.
It is cool.
I think Tommy. I got Tommy and
Ben's got
Ender
plenty
Dragon.
of it. Ben's got loads of Minecraft Lego.
And I'm bloody driving down to Hastings tomorrow. Oh, I don't want to do that.
So me and Craig are both going to be in the south at the same time.
Crimbo.
I've got 2 days in work and then I've got 3 days off.
Are you closed on Boxing Day?
No, we're open. We're open till I think we're shutting early, but I'm not in anyway, so I don't know what the hours are. I've not took any notice.
Thank you very much for listening to the Geeky Dads podcast Christmas episode. I am Ian Duffy. You can find me on Instagram at the Geeky Dad, on Twitter at the Geeky Dad 29, and also on the PlayStation Network at the Geeky Dad 29. Mike, where can we find you?
You can find me as System Smokes on pretty much everything.
Christopher, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at ethereal_UK_ and twitch.tv/etherealuk.
And Craig, where can we find you?
Find me on Xbox and PlayStation with Manfact Glory.
And you can also find him on Twitter with #OneBear.
Yes.
One scene is finished writing that tweet.
I'll see if I can find the photos and post them on.
Please do. Please do. It's hilarious. Okay, well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a lovely Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
Happy Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one, guys. Enjoy yourself.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Laters.
Bye.
Okay, Beastman, I will read the thing. Thank you for listening to the Geeky Dads podcast this week. You can find us on Twitter at the Geeky Dads Pod, Instagram at the Geeky Dads Podcast, Facebook.com/the Geeky Dads Podcast, and even now on YouTube, the Geeky Dads Podcast. What the fuck? We're on everything now. You can even listen and subscribe on Anchor FM, Spotify, Pocket Cast, and even Stitcher. Leave that alone, Beastman! You infernal boob!